Hello and Assalamu alaikum. How are you? I hope you will be fine. In previous lesson we have discussed about the size, shape, location and the function of the heart. In this video or in this lesson we are going to discuss structure of the heart. The human heart has 4 parts, and these parts are known as chambers. 2 upper chambers and 2 lower chambers. When I am saying upper, it means above side, and when I am saying lower, it means bottom side. Upper chambers are known as atria. Singular is atrium. Lower chambers are known as ventricles. The heart has 4 chambers, 2 atrium and 2 ventricles. Heart is divided into 2 sides as well, right side and left side. So in this way, right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Ventricles are larger than atria. And another thing I would like to add, valve. Valve are the doors, or you can say they are the separation between atria and ventricle, and they keep the blood in right direction. And one main artery that is known as aorta. Aorta carries blood from the heart to the other parts of the body. And vena cava or vena cava is singular, and vena cava, upper vena cava, lower vena cava collect the blood from the body parts, upper side of the body and lower side of the body, and move towards the heart. They return blood from heart, from parts of the body to the heart. Okay, so this is the structure. I just want to show the diagram as well. The heart has 4 chambers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right side, left side. Right atria, right atrium, right ventricle. Left atrium, left ventricle. And you can see these are the valves. There are 4 valves. And these valves are the opening, or you can say this is the relation between atria to ventricle. And this is aorta and these are vena cava. Okay, this is the whole structure. Now, how does the heart work? Journey of blood starts in the upper right atrium. As I have shown the right atrium, where the deoxygenated blood enters into the heart. Right atrium collect deoxygenated blood, then this blood goes to right ventricle. Right atrium, when squeezes, then blood comes in right ventricle, then goes to pulmonary artery, then right ventricle squeezes, so blood goes to pulmonary artery. Pulmonary, I have told you this word that link with lungs, and artery are those vessels that carries blood from heart to other parts of the body. So pulmonary artery carries blood from heart to lungs. So in this way blood goes to lungs, where blood mixes with oxygen. Lungs have a lot of oxygen, so they mix this oxygen with blood and the blood becomes oxygenated. Okay, so pulmonary artery is the artery that has deoxygenated blood or oxygen poor blood. So this is the right side, right atrium. From right atrium goes to right ventricle, then right ventricle. From right ventricle, the blood goes to pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery provide blood to lungs. Then lungs mix the blood with oxygen. It becomes oxygenated, and this oxygenated blood gets back to the left atrium. Again, left atrium, and then finally goes to the last chamber, left ventricle. From here, blood goes to aorta. By this, blood goes to all parts of the body. This is a long journey. Okay, this is a long journey that starts from right atrium and ends to aorta. Okay, I am repeating. This is right atrium. Blood enters, deoxygenated blood enters in this chamber, and when this valve opens, so from right atrium blood goes to right ventricle, then right ventricle squeezes, then goes to blood pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery take blood from heart to lungs. Lungs have a lot of oxygen, then mix this oxygen with blood. Blood becomes oxygenated, and this oxygenated blood again come into left atrium, and then left atrium squeezes, it gets into left ventricle, and from left ventricle blood enters into aorta, and aorta is the main artery that provide blood to other parts of the body. So this is the circulation. In this way blood circulate in the body. So blood circulatory system, the blood pumped out of the heart goes around the body through circulatory system. Got it? Points to remember. The heart has 4 chambers: right atria, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Valve are the opening, or you can say these are the doors between atrium to ventricle, then ventricle to pulmonary artery, then left ventricle to aorta. So there are 4 valves. Aorta is the main artery, vena cava, they collect the blood from the upper and lower body parts. Pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. You must differentiate between pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Pulmonary artery contain deoxygenated blood, and pulmonary vein contain oxygenated blood. Although vein contains deoxygenated blood, this is one of the vein that has oxygenated blood. So in this way the circulation completes. This is the end of this lesson. You have the clear idea about the structure as well as working of the heart. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Allah Hafiz.